We Need Answers podcast is episode 50. Today we got my man Tim in here again. Everybody know Tim, east, west, south, all over the map. Everybody know Tim all over. Back in the day, you knew same old Tim had all the same old shit and all that. But today, this episode we gonna call this "Fuck Cancer" Part 2. First episode we had with Maurice. Check that out. That was my one of my first 10 episodes. Tim was supposed to make that one, but something was going on then. So he had a long journey, going through this process and all that, and he was willing to come in and share his journey with us. And just we use all these type of episodes as like motivation to keep pushing. Motivation if you got the same, whether you got the same kind of situation going on or not, it just tell you just to never give up and keep striving and going on. So just like Maurice said in his, he caught his at a young age, and he persevered through it, through sports and everything else. So Tim got his own story. So starting from the top, I get more before we get into that. Do you introduce yourself to the people who don't know?
What's going on? My name Tim. I had cancer. Right now I'm fighting congestive heart failure. I need a heart transplant. But we're gonna get all into that, into the joint. But I also had mine at a young age.
Okay.
15, 16, I was getting the chemo.
How you find out?
I had a knot in my leg, yo. And I was playing football then, so I ain't think, like, man, probably
Injury
practice or something. And then once season was over, the joint ain't go nowhere. So, go get checked out, come back like, there's some cancer we want to do, we want to cut it out, and then treat it after that. So I was like, cool. Still didn't see the big picture, like, I got cancer.
Yeah.
Like, it was like, it never happened to you until it happened to you. So, it was like, I was a kid, like, you kid, you weren't invincible.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't thinking like,
you thought it was like it'll pass through.
Yeah, like this is one of those phases I'm going through. It's gonna pass and then
it's over.
Yeah.
Right.
Came back again when I was 18, right after I graduated.
So when you got at 15, you did chemo, and then it was done.
Yeah, I did all the chemo. I ain't lose my hair or nothing.
Okay.
So when I was 18, right after I graduated, I got diagnosed again. This time I took it a little different. Like, yo, I can't. No. You know what? I'm jumping the gun. The first time I took radiation. The second time I took chemo. And that chemo shit, like, laid me down.
That ain't no joke.
Like, yo, like I used to lay on like the bathroom floor or the kitchen floor, whatever was cold. Like, I just wanted to lay on it and stretch out. Like, it don't know the difference between good and bad, so it wiped everything out you.
Oh shit.
So it's like, this is definitely a mental game too, because when I start going to get my treatment, first couple times I went, I would get it and then get sick the next day or whatever. I started getting sick when I pulled up to the building.
Damn.
Like, as soon as I got on that block and saw the hospital, like, I would open my door and throw up.
Because you knew what time it was, basically.
Yo, so I was the youngest one in there. Like, when I first started coming, like, you here to sit with your grandparents? I'm like, nah, I'm here for myself.
Right.
Like, I go through that, do the chemo. The third time, I was 25.
So wait, before you get to that, so after that, so how long did that last when you when you was 18? How long did that last?
I went through, I want to say six sessions. a chemo like every other week, every other Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So I would get it one Monday and be wiped out for the whole week.
Okay.
Sunday, Monday, I start coming around, get an appetite.
Uh-huh.
I ain't had no appetite, yo. All I wanted to eat was oodles noodles and steamed shrimp.
Uh-huh.
And like,
It gave you a weird appetite for real?
yeah, like, taste like metal. Everything tastes like metal.
Oh, okay.
I would drink brisk tea and put my fruit cups in the freezer.
Dang.
Like, yo, you can't
All
pay me.
over the place.
You can't pay me to drink a brisk tea now. Like, yo, I drunk
Tired of that shit.
Man, I drank so much brisk tea. So then when I got it for the third time, it was like I lost it.
You was over it.
Like, I'm like what I gotta do for this to stay away?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
So is it hereditary or
no.
it just you was the only person in your family that was caught?
I had a sibling that had it, but we was the only two.
Oh,
Period. Like nobody else.
Dang.
You know. So I was a forward in. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like new on her, and my son was a baby. He ain't know no better.
Right.
And I was like, I told her, like, look, I'll go home back to my mother's. We just got an apartment and all that. She was like, no.
Oh, you just ain't want to put all that on your baby mouth.
She was like, we gonna run with it.
Right. Okay.
Cool. But like, it was like hard for me, yo, because I've been down this road. So this time I started losing my hair and all that.
Oh, okay. I remember this. What year was this?
Hold on now, 37?
This is when you was at McCormick?
This was like right before.
Okay. Okay.
So
I remember that.
I go bald head.
And this is the first time you really had like physical effects from it?
Yeah, like my nails got black, my eyes is red. I go bald head. Cause it started coming out like I would wake up and have like patches in my pillow.
And you always had long hair.
Yeah, cut that. Let's go.
Yeah.
So then my homies was like, yo, we'll cut our hair too if you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah.
Yeah.
Yo, but I was like, for real, I was like self-conscious about it because I ain't never no bald head. Like,
Yeah.
so but I wore hats anyway, so I'm like, yo, I just wear hats everywhere.
Right.
I'll never forget, yo, I went to, what's the spot out on the Mills everybody used to go to? You know,
The party place, Sebo's.
Sebo's.
Yeah.
On Sebo's one night, yo, me and my sister. Nigga not trying to let me in with a scully on. Yo, I go off, yo, like, man, fuck this spot. Bop, bop, bop. So my sister like, she talked to dude like, look, he got something going on. And he don't want to take his hat off, his self-conscious, this and third. So yo, let me in.
Okay.
But that was like the first time I like lashed out. But the cancer started making me angry.
Okay.
Like.
And everybody know Tim a happy guy. Everybody.
Like, yeah, and then I wasn't sharing it with everybody, so
they ain't know what was going on.
Yeah, I was like holding it in. Like my mother and them would go with me to my appointments and all that, but I was still keeping them at arm's length too. Like,
Okay.
Like what'd he say? Or like everything good, we just gotta do. But it was like more to it. It was just I was trying to take on everything myself.
Yeah.
Didn't deal with my regular stuff also.
Would you say that was a mistake you made? If you could go back, you wouldn't have did it that way?
Yeah, that was a big mistake.
Okay.
It was like, it added unnecessary pressure and stuff and stress.
Right.
You know, stress ain't good for you.
No, it make it worse.
So, yeah, that's definitely something I regret. And then it's like, I will push it off like it didn't exist. So if you catch me yesterday and that was a good day, that's how I was carrying it. Like I wouldn't say, oh yeah, this was going on. I'd be like, yeah, everything great, but things be in a turmoil for real. In my head.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm still trying to work, still trying to do everything. Yo, 10 years, so I'm in remission. Like 5 years now, like 30.
Okay.
might have been right before I was 30.
And what's remission?
So when I was going back and getting tested and all that, the cancer didn't come back.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Uh-huh.
I'm like, yeah, I'm out the woods.
Right.
Because once you go a certain time, then they consider you free, clear.
Okay.
Clear.
Okay.
So I'm like, I'm out the woods. So I start getting short of breath and stuff like that. And thank you. And start seeing all these specialists. Oh, you got a weak heart.
And when was this round?
This is like around right before I was 30,
Okay.
my late 20s.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, what? I'm like, yo, I just beat cancer 3 times.
Yeah.
And you ready to tell me I got a weak heart? They ain't never say nothing about my heart before.
Right.
They did all the research. Come to find out, one of the chemos they gave me was too strong for me by me being young.
Mm.
It was too strong for me back then. But of course they didn't know that then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
So that caused the weak. Oh,
yeah,
shit.
so they're like, you got a heart of like a 70-year-old. Like your joint, you can't do too much strenuous stuff. So that's when I was still trying to work at McCormick. And then like I would go to work, then get sent home like a week later, like, cause I couldn't do it, yo. It was like, I'd be in there like,
Hard to breathe, no energy, shit like
yeah.
that.
So, after they telling me that, like, so they give me these meds.
Mm-hmm.
Everything gets cool now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, I'm taking the meds, taking the fluid pills, washing the fluid, everything good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I was working 2 jobs. I was working at the pool too.
A park pool?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was down Riverside, down South Baltimore. But they tell me everything good now.
Uh-huh.
Things get a little shaky. They go up in dosage. Go up in dosage again.
With the medicine?
Yeah. So they the top like ain't this where it stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Like we can't go up no more.
Okay. Well, how was the medicine affecting you?
It was making me like feel regular. Like
Okay.
I still knew I couldn't like go above my means. I couldn't exert myself in certain things,
Mm-hmm.
but it still made me feel cool, like comfortable.
Okay.
So then
Would you, before you go, would you recommend, like, is it a choice for the medicine? Could you deny it? Like you say, I don't want to take the medicine.
no, it wasn't no
Or you, like, had to take it?
it was
I
like I
know
had
a
to
lot
take
of
it.
people against certain meds and shit like that, but you would recommend, like, definitely it helped.
Yo, like if it's gonna give me a fighting chance, I'm gonna try it out.
Okay.
Like because like so this time I didn't beat cancer 3 times.
Yeah. You
So,
feel unbreakable at that point?
no, I ain't feel unbreakable. It was just like I ain't get this far to go out like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if this gonna help me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try my hand.
Okay.
So, then my cardiologist was like, I want you to see the specialist.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, for what? Everything good here.
Mm-hmm.
She like, you know you at the top of the medicine. I just want you to talk to her. I just talked to her.
Uh-huh.
I go meet her. She was a black lady on the younger side, so we was talking. So she got to talk to some stuff I want to try and hear. Like she was like, yeah, you know, when you come to see me, it's like the surgical side. I'm like, what? She like, yeah, we might gotta do surgery. Like if
Well,
your
your
medicine, yeah, she like, if your medicine capped off, then
Yeah.
you know, if you get a little worse, it's like there's nothing can be done. This might gotta be done.
Right.
So she was like, you know, how you feel about a heart transplant? I'm like, man, I ain't trying to go through that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
That's a lot.
So she mentioned the LVAD. This is what I got now. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's for everybody who don't know, when I had surgery back in March, this is what I carry around with me. 2 batteries, and a controller.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I run off of. Like, this is my day-to-day. I need this to come out the house.
Okay.
Like, if I go to bed, I'm still hooked to this, but I'm hooked to the wall.
Okay.
So, it's like I was joking, like, I'm on, man, for real. Like, I got a little battery pack and all that, but
where you hook that up to?
like this go right to my stomach, which is a pump right here. Like, if it get quiet, you can hear it rotate.
Okay. You got to wear that 24/7?
What?
The
It's
pump?
inside.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
Like, they cracked me open. All this right here cracked open. Put it in, so hook me back up. So, like, by me having a weak heart, my blood wasn't circulate like it's supposed to. So, like, my ankles and legs would get big, be short of breath, all that. So, by putting the pump in, it kept the blood flowing like it's supposed to.
Okay.
You know, as much as it could.
Yeah.
So, this what they give you when. So I'm jumping the gun. Before they gave me this, I was in the hospital. I was in the hospital February 1st last year. They kept me to like the 11th, and they shipped me out to DC. So when they sent me to DC, I knew what it was in my head, like, but I'm still not trying to face it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, I'm like, what's going on? So I had a young black doctor named AJ. So he like, we want to give you a heart, but your cancer history got us kind of nervous.
Yeah.
So it's some things we see that we're not sure of. So we want to like make sure you good before we give you this heart.
Okay.
Because once we give you this heart, we suppress your immune system. So now you open it, catch viruses, stuff like that. So they was looking at that, and they wasn't sure. Y'all was in that February.
2020.
Yeah.
So this was while COVID and all that. Well, this was right before COVID kicked off.
Yeah.
Because COVID kicked off.
That was kicked off. We ain't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But,
So how did, when that came into play, how did that affect everything?
What, COVID?
Yeah.
Like, I was still in the hospital, so I ain't care.
Okay.
They like, yo, stuff shutting down. I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck. I'm in here. I can't eat.
But health wise, it ain't changed.
It changed mentally because they bumped my visits down.
Okay.
Then they
Couldn't see
stopped
nobody.
them.
Yeah. For how long?
Period.
So from February,
From
March
March to like, I got the surgery in March. Like the end of March, they stopped my visits. So like my wife would stand up there with me every night.
Okay.
Like I would have to send her home, like go home, like she'd go home, get clothes, mess with Lord Tim, come back out.
Okay.
I'm like, yo, look, go with your head done.
Yeah.
Go hang out.
Do what
like,
you gotta do.
Clear your mind because we both can't be up here mentally broke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like she ain't wanna go nowhere.
Right.
Like my man right here tell you like they was back and forth up there like on a regular basis like, and I'm telling people like, yo, y'all really don't have to come, but they like, this is what we want to do. I'm like, y'all
they want to be a support.
My support crazy, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I know. I already know.
Like crazy, like.
You think that's one of the top things that keep you like?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Like, my support system crazy, like.
And I feel like that's a necessity because, like, with Maurice, he had a ton of support by him being in high school, the schools, all the kids. Like, then when he was going to them programs and shit, all them, like, it keep you motivated to keep pushing. Because I would assume that you, at some point, you like, man, fuck this shit. I'm tired of going to do this.
Like, physically, I get tired. Like, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I know people watching me. Like, I know people watching me. So I gotta stay on my toes. Like, my son watching me. I got people like on Instagram that don't know me is watching me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
when I opened up and made that post on Instagram, you know, I don't know if it was before I had surgery or after I had surgery, but I think it was before. I
Okay.
opened up and like shared my story, and love you too, bro. And it was like it touched so many people. It was like people that was DMing me like, yo, I didn't like, you know, I've been following you for so many years. I didn't know you
Yeah.
always look so happy and
Yeah, you would
like
never know.
like you having fun and this, that,
Yeah.
and the third.
Yeah, you would never
You know
know.
what I'm saying? And I am happy. Like,
Yeah.
like believe it or not, yo, this is a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
Like to even be able to get this.
Right.
Because like my aunt, they tried to offer it to her, but she was older
Yeah.
and like weak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like she couldn't get it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like people like, I know you wanted the heart. I mean, of course I wanted the heart, but I'm blessed to have this.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
this just a stepping stone for that. But
So at some point you had to have the transplant? And when
yeah,
they
like
it? Okay.
that's the game plan.
Okay.
You know, so it was like so they was in that talk and there's 50 people on the panel.
Okay.
Like so all of them gotta be in sync.
Okay.
So they didn't figure nothing out to like this February like 11th I'm in there. They ain't figured nothing out to like March 1st or something. So I ended up getting surgery March 9th.
Okay.
Yo, all I kept thinking when I was going to surgery, like, yo, this when Biggie died. Yo, like,
Yo, damn,
like,
yeah, that's true. That's
I'm like, yo,
true.
I don't want to go out on Biggie birthday.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't gonna remember me. You know what I'm saying? But
damn, that is a day pass.
yo, but my sister had wrote on every room I went to, let your faith be bigger than your fears.
Okay.
So yo, like, when I would go get any procedure, like that, I'll be saying that. Like, so some of the ladies would be in the same OR. They be saying it with me because they knew I was coming down so much.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
you were saying it out loud?
yeah.
Okay.
So I was in there like this. I'll never forget. Right before I got this, the lady like, Mr. Reynolds, your beard a little too long. Can we cut it down a little bit? I said, if it would make this go better, cut it off. Like, I ain't worried about that, miss.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I got other things in my mind. I ain't worried about that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And, yeah, bro, he is. And, this situation made me, like, do some soul searching for real.
Okay.
Like, I started praying more. Like, I just want to be like a better person. Like, I ain't trying to be Gandhi, but I want to just be a better person for me and mine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it make you look at what you want different.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to be rich with love and loyalty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All the other stuff will come.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure. For sure.
So, it'd be like, and then you find out, like, who your friends are. Like, people you think your friends, and like, yo, my man live out there. So all them out there, all my family out there, they'll say, yeah, I booked y'all a hotel, so go into the hotel. They like, huh? Like, yeah, I don't want y'all to drive home with this on your mind and come back.
Okay.
I'll go and stay in the hotel. Like,
Right.
my friends was doing stuff like that.
Yeah. That's
You know what I'm saying? Like,
all that shit matters.
yeah, like, I'm like, yo, you ain't have to do that. He was like, I know.
Yeah.
He was like, but, you know, you my guy. Like, and, it was like my wife, yo, like, she hold shit down.
Right.
Like, little things that I don't even notice, you know what I'm saying, or things you wouldn't even think about when everything going good. It's just the little things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She did with my shit, her job shit, and
A
her
lot.
house shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
her multitasking crazy. Like,
So how is your son doing this? Like, because you said when you first had your son, of course, he wasn't hip to it because he was so little. But growing up, going through, how old is he now?
he's 14.
So he's seen a lot those 14 throughout
Yo,
you.
so we had a conversation when I first came home after the surgery, and I was like, I was having a conversation with my father, not him.
Okay.
But he heard me.
Uh-huh.
So when my father left, he came and hollered at me. We was talking, and I told my father like, all he known is a sick father. Like his whole life, I've been sick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he was like, I don't look at you like that. Like, he like, you my hero, and you come through for me when I need you.
Right.
He's like, you know what I'm saying? You give me stuff I don't need. You give me stuff I want. He was like, you my dad. Like, I don't look at you as my dad, the sick guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
real. That's real.
That made me feel real good because I was like, because when I first came home, yo had to help me up the steps. Like, he was behind me. And then I was like, yo, this should be the other way around.
Yeah.
Like, I should be helping him.
Yeah.
Like, he helped me up the steps.
Right.
So, but it going to show you that, like, the stuff I was trying to instill in him.
He got it. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
He a totally different kid than me, yo. Like, he too smart.
Yeah,
you know
I see when you post his grades. I'm like, I was about to say,
yo, he too smart.
Yeah. He doing well in school.
Yeah.
Entrepreneur shit.
Yeah, and he's just a good kid.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but back then I was in the hospital. Like, so I'm sitting there and trying to get myself like mentally prepared for the surgery because I don't know, like I ain't want to YouTube it. I ain't want to look it up.
Yeah.
I just wanted to, you know, that make you a little nervous.
Yeah, it makes more problems than what you.
Yeah, so I was like, man, I'm just gonna go into it.
Yeah.
So I went into it and I came to. I never forget, I was still high. And my man and my cousin was there, right? So I was looking at my cousin, I'm like, yo, what he got on, yo? And I hope he ain't come here with no bullshit on, yo. Don't come over here, DC embarrassing me. Yo, but, I missed a major part.
Go ahead.
They supposed to send me home. When I went out there February 11th, they supposed to send me home. I started doing good. They was like, we're going to send you home. This was a Friday. Like, we're going to send you home this Monday.
This was prior to them saying that you...
Prior to the surgery.
Okay.
I still needed surgery, but
they see
I was going to go home, and they was going to prep me, and I was going to come back for the surgery.
Okay.
I coded. Like, for, you know, y'all don't know what it is. Like, I passed away for real. And
in the hospital?
And I'm sitting in the chair, and I'll forget, yo, talking to my cousin Dominic. We talk on the phone. He at a repass of our other cousin. I'm talking to you on the phone about the repass, and just like pass out.
Right.
Look at my wife, like, I don't feel good. I start falling towards the floor. She catch me, and I come to. It's like around 7 o'clock, so it's changing shifts, so everybody's in the room.
Right.
Like holding my head, like stay woke. My sister and my mom and my wife panicking. I'm like, fuck, they panicking for? Like, I passed out before. Like, what's the big deal?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it was like on some clear, boom. Like, and I got a pacemaker.
Okay.
So my pacemaker went off. Then they shot me, so I'm like, boom, boom, like back to back. So I remember he like, talk to me. Like, I like my patient to talk to me. I'm like, man, what you want to talk about? Like, I'm like in and out of it. You know, I'm like, what you want to talk about?
Yeah.
Like, you from Baltimore? You like the Ravens? I'm like, yeah. Boom, shot me again. I'm like, y'all ain't saying shit else to you, yo. Like, oh, my mom, you shot me?
Yeah.
No, we ain't talking no more. That's when they take me to ICU. And then like, that's when, I still don't know what happened though. I just think I passed out.
Right.
So I get to looking at my phone then I'm like, why my shorts wet? Like, what's that smell? Like I lost my bells. Like
everything went numb.
Yeah, everything was gone. Like pissed on myself, shitted on myself. So now I'm embarrassed. Like so lady like, look, baby, we do this all the time. You good?
Yeah.
Cleaned me up.
What was that
from me cold, from me.
from passing out? Like that's.
I was dead.
Oh shit.
That's what that cold shit mean. Like,
Damn.
yeah,
So they
I
had to bring you
flatlined.
back to. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like
Okay.
I was out of there.
Damn.
But I still don't know what happened. They cleaned me up. So I heard the nurses talking.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, because he coded. I'm like, what?
Right. You knew what that was at that point?
Yeah, I lost it. Like, I watched like Grey's Anatomy and all that. Like,
yeah.
I know some of them doctors. I know some of them doctor terms.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo. So they take me down there that night. I'm coughing. So I sit the bed all the way up and like sit like this, sitting up, try to sleep. So they come in like, yeah, we want to do this surgery. It's like what I got, but it's like a temporary one for the hospital.
Okay.
So they like, you can go through your groin, they put a balloon in and you can't move, or we can go right here in your chest. I like, look, go on my chest. I don't want to be bedridden. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to move if I want to.
Yeah.
So go here. So they went here, and I was hooked to this machine. It was called an impeller. And my cousin lived in California. A nurse.
Okay.
So I would call he worked in the cardiac, department. So he was like, I'm like, yo, what's this? He like, hey, do that. This what this is. This what this mean.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Do what them people say. So I was like, first I was cool. Then I would wake up every day, and look, like, every day I wake up on this machine, I can't go home. You know what I'm saying? It's like, start breaking down. Like,
mentally it was fucking.
Yeah, because they still didn't know they wanted to put this in or not.
Okay.
So they like, I could hear a little thing like, they like, so I'm like, so I can't go home with this. They're like, no, you can't take this home. This is just for the hospital. So I'm in the bed, so I'm like, I need to get out of bed. Can I walk? They're like, well, we never really had a patient walk on this. But if you want to walk, let's walk.
Why not though?
Because the machine was so big. The machine was as big as this table.
You gotta travel.
Like they had to push it.
Okay.
They had to push it. Then
Okay.
I was hooked to so many pumps. They had to push that, but they was like, if that's what you want to do, we gonna do it.
Yeah. I would assume that'd be better for you anyway.
Yo, they said our first patient they ever had that did it.
Okay.
I'm walking through the hall. They behind me with a chair, just in case. I met a lady in there, older white lady named Miss P. So she walking. She's like, come on, baby, catch up. She used to walk every day, all day. So
cancer. She had cancer.
No, she needed a heart.
Okay.
So she started knocking on my door. Like, you come out and walk today? I'm like, yeah, I'll come out and walk with you. You know, and she's like, what's your name? I'm like, Tim. She's like, I got me a Timmy. My son named Timmy. She's like, y'all good people. I'm like, yeah, thank you. So, but she always had a smile on her face and was just so happy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
She didn't know when they was gonna dial up. Like, hey, we got your heart.
Right.
She was just happy, yo.
Right. You still keep in contact with her? Or you
No,
know?
so after I had the surgery, she must have had her surgery right after me. So they put me on another floor. Then she ended up coming. Then when I ended up getting ready to come out, they said she had left. I was like, damn. I went to her room.
Okay.
Like, I went down there looking like, this is Miss P, right? They're like, yeah, she just left about an hour ago.
Okay.
So,
question for you before you go. I won't cut you off. From you saying that and from learning other people's experiences, you come into contact with a whole lot of different people.
Yeah.
And it teach you, like you said, you learn to appreciate stuff more with this process. Period.
Yeah.
So my question to you is, like, with everything going on in the world and then in general, and like you said, the older white lady, does your situation make you just look at everybody differently, or is it the same thing? Like, people still people. Like, for you a nigga from Baltimore City, but are you more inclined to look at people like, I love everybody, because this shit just make you appreciate life, period?
I'm gonna give you a chance to slap my hand down.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
even if we had any old things that we disagreed about and we stopped speaking, that's in the past.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Like, I ain't trying to carry that with me.
Yeah.
You know, so
You got bigger problems.
Sometimes you outgrow people.
Yeah,
Everybody ain't
true.
meant to go with you in your next point of life, your next stage of your life.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not even on no beef. Like,
Yeah.
You know
It's
what I'm
weird. You outgrow stuff.
Yeah, so, like, yo, if it ain't about me and mine or something close,
you don't get.
I don't entertain it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. That's real.
Like, it's like, I look at that stuff go to show me that you don't never know what somebody else going through.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, you would see me, I'll be chills and, you know, like, we really know each other.
Yeah.
So, it's like, you know what I'm saying, it was always.
I only knew one side of you.
Right.
Happy, fresh, cool, laid back, telling to know everybody. That was it.
Yeah, so it was like, you know, like, I wasn't tripping off too much, even though I was going through what I was going through. It was like, but like, me keeping all that stuff inside of me bottled up made me angry with the people that love me. Like, they would try to help or reach out sometime, and I slap their hand down.
Okay.
I wasn't mentally ready to open up or let nobody in.
Gotcha.
I'm a man. I'm gonna take care of myself. I'm a father. Like, that's our natural. We gonna take care of it. We're real men anyway. You know what I'm saying? So
you want to be that one.
It was like I was the Superman for everybody else. Now I gotta lay back and let people love me. You know what I'm saying?
You had to take on a new role.
It was hard.
Yeah. I can imagine.
It was hard. Like, yo, there was something I had to take. I had to get a TV taken down. I had to call my little cousin. Like, yo, can you come take my TV down?
And you was the one that's usually.
Yo, the joint had 2 strings, pop, and come out the wall. Like, you know, but little things like that was hard for me.
Okay.
You know, seeing my son and wife bring the groceries in without me. Stuff like that. Like,
fuck with you a little bit.
Yeah,
I got you.
And it was like, so when I was in the hospital, and then I met Miss P, I had the surgery. So when I had the surgery, yo, I had this nurse. She was like 6 feet, me, I was like eye to eye, yo. She was nice. She came in there the first day let me rest. So the second day she was like, we gonna sit your bed up, and and the chair style like this. So I'm like, all right, they're like, you need it, you know, the drugs, just hit it. So we recommend you hit it. I'm saying, nah, I'm cool. I don't mess around. I'm gonna take the pain. Yo, she moved me. I couldn't hit that button so fast, bro. Like, that joint hurt so bad.
Right.
Cause like you don't know, like you don't realize how much you do, like with your arms and how much it affect this.
Okay.
Like, I'm still scared to do certain stuff.
You
know what I'm saying?
Cause you don't want to fuck with it.
March it be a year. Like, it still feel tender right here. Like that's the word I would use to describe it.
Okay.
But so thank you. So she set me up. No, she said, I'm gonna come in and set you up. So she set me up. I'm like, this ain't it. Like, you set me back down. She like, yeah, I got you. So then she come in the next morning. She's coming like 5:30. So she come in the next morning. So I'm like, I'm gonna do some shit with her. I ain't. So she come in like, look, I ain't getting up. You ain't sitting this bed up. You ain't doing none of that. 5 minutes, I'll be back in 5 minutes. When she came back and I was like, please don't sit this bed up. I started crying and all that shit. Like, please don't sit this bed up, miss. Like, let me. Yo, so.
Why was she wanting to lift the bed up?
Because they got to move you around. Like, they got to get you moving around.
Okay. To get circulating.
Get the flowing back right, you know. So, one day, the nurse at the bed, I was in pain. I'm like, I'm in pain. My little sister was there, right? My little sister, if you meet my little sister, she laid back, don't too much rattle her. But once she rattled, she mad.
Okay.
So the lady set the bed up, but she was dealing with a patient. My sister couldn't see where I was sitting there. I could see something was going on with her other patient. So, but I was cool. I was just in a little pain. So she set me up and ran out the room.
Okay.
No, like, can you she set me up and ran out the room. So when she came back and did something, I'm like, can you set me down? Like, I just sat down. She was like, no, ran back out the room. I was like, what she say? Like, I'm like, no. I'm like, look, calm down. Like, she was mad, right? So I'm like, calm down. Like, because once she started going, that's it. Like, so I'm like, calm down. So she like, but as soon as the lady came back in, before my sister could even say something, the lady was like, no, that's why I said that. I'm sorry, I had to run out. I had another patient. I'm going to get you comfortable. Like, did everything. Like, the people was up there was so nice, yo. Like,
okay. It is in D.C.?
Yeah, like, these people.
Which hospital?
Master of Washington.
Okay.
Like, when I got there, they brought me into the emergency room. I was like, shit like John Hott. I could have stayed home with this. But once they got me upstairs, like,
different.
Yeah, it's a whole different joint.
Okay.
So, yeah, they treated me so nice, my family. Like, my nurses would call the nurse that had me in the morning. My night nurse would be like, I'm going to Target. Ask Mr. Reynolds and his wife, do they want something from Target?
Okay.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, that's,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it was cool. So, and, the one nurse was like, she like, you got a little patch missing right here. I was the one that did it. Cause they had to keep going on my neck. So like every so often, I gotta get a joint. It's called a cardiac cath. Like they go on my neck, look at my heart and all that. It's 5 minutes at the most. The prep take longer than the actual situation.
Okay. You woke when they do it?
Yeah, but they numb it all up and then.
Okay, so you don't feel it?
No, so. Pooh gonna say the food was amazing. It was like she had to cut me. She said she had to shave me back. I'm like, I ain't worried about that. So like they gave me, I got this heart pill in my house. All of them signed it. Then they gave me another one with so many signatures. And then it was like, they just treated me so nice. Like they would come from the other floors to see me when they moved me around. You know what I'm saying? It was like they made you feel like a person, not from 5.
Okay. Well, real welcoming.
Yeah, it's like
family oriented type shit.
Oh, this Mr. Reynolds, this Tim.
Yeah.
This ain't patient in hallway 3.
And you need that for what you're going through.
Yeah, because at this time, my family gone. I can't have no visitors, no company.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like they treated you like you talk to your wife today and just that like.
Okay.
It was like one of those type things. Like,
so FaceTime had to carry you through a lot of your process too.
At the end, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So when I got discharged, she still couldn't come up. Like she sent the bag up, put the clothes on, went down. Like, and another thing that changed my outlook on things. I'm in the ICU. This is at my surgery, so I'm flipping through the channels. They had some chill channels up there. I'm flipping through the channels. So I'm looking. Dude got on like basketball game. I'm like, he must be looking at something old.
Oh yeah, the bubble shit.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a bubble shit though.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't. So I looked down like, so I look over the next day, he got another game on. So I'm looking through all the channels like, what he watching? So then I see the joint say pause. I'm like, oh, you're playing the game. So I'm like, I can bring my game up here. She was like, yeah, but you not gonna get comfortable. We don't want you to get comfortable.
Okay.
She was like, you know what I'm saying? We don't want you comfortable, like.
Cause you gonna be out of here.
Yeah, so.
Okay.
Mind you, I'm in there 2.5 months. I'm thinking, I'm in there a long time. These guys been in there since the summer. There's they've been in there since the summer. Like they had a special kind of heart condition, and they couldn't even go home. So like they was hooked to all type of stuff. One of them was bedridden.
Right.
So that made me appreciate my situation even more.
Okay. Was the other people in them situations positive too, or a lot of them was?
Some was like I had a little situation happen in August.
Mm-hmm.
My pacemaker defibrillator went off.
Mm-hmm.
So they sent me back out there. I was in there like a week.
Mm-hmm.
So I had some of the same nurses, whatever. So I would walk. We had like a game hall. We go in the hall where they had like board games and books, and you could look out the window.
Mm-hmm.
So we would like people would like meet down there. So I met some dudes from DC.
Mm-hmm.
Like yo would knock on my door like, hey Mo, you want something from the vending machine? Every day. Then he was like, oh, you from Baltimore? My bad, yo. You want like he was young. He was like 23.
Oh, okay.
And it was different for me because here it wasn't nobody I knew that was going through what I was going through.
Yeah.
I met them out there, and like, they young too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not everybody out here old.
Right.
It was like some young guys.
Right.
So the last time I was out there, it was a dude, he was like 40. He's from Baltimore. He was like, man, I'm giving up. He's like, I can't take this. I'm going to live life on my own terms. And so, big man, you can't talk like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, like, if you don't take a swing, you ain't gonna hit the ball.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
like I ain't fight this much to come
To give up.
Yeah, like.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yo was like, I don't know what happened with yo, but then I met a young lady in there. She had another reason to make me like open up.
Mm-hmm.
She came in and told her story to me.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my wife told a story, and I'm like, man, her jump is just like mine.
Okay.
She had the cancer. Then she said she had the cancer. She went to surgery to get the cancer removed. She said she wake up one of these.
Mm.
So she said she didn't even.
She ain't had an option.
Yeah, she said she didn't even know. She said she didn't even know like what was going on. She said she woke up and had it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and she was like in a coma.
Mm.
Yeah, so like, she gave me all that information. Need something, called me.
Mm.
Then we ended up knowing, she from DC, but we ended up knowing some people from here.
Okay.
So, she like, yeah, they're my people. Like, they're my people too. She was like, look, need anything, call me.
Mm.
So, I would call her like when I get in my head.
Okay.
Cause I get in my head, yo, I ain't gonna lie, like.
Yeah, I was about to ask you, do you still have them?
I get in my head, like,
Okay.
I came home and thought everything was gonna change immediately.
Mm.
No, mentally I'm still in the hospital.
Right. Cause of what you got to roll with now.
No, it was just, I just thought things would change in me. Like I'll be home and then it would pick right back where I left off at.
Yeah.
It was like different. It felt good sleeping in my bed, but it was just like different.
Mm.
Like I gotta move different now.
Mm.
I can't do everything. I ain't had a drink since last November.
Mm.
I don't smoke, so
You been wanting to drink though?
no, I don't.
You don't have no desire for none of that stuff.
No, my wife's birthday was the other day. We popped the ace. I want to taste that. But they were like, "This is so good." Like, I'm like, I should taste some of that. I'm like, man, no.
What would it do though?
Nothing. They say I could drink.
Oh, okay.
But like, you could drink. Like, just don't get fucked up.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
I don't see the point in drinking then.
Yeah, you can't.
Like, if I ain't gonna get bent.
Yeah, ain't no point.
Yeah,
You
like,
teasing yourself.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go drink water.
Right. Right.
Yeah, but
So once you came home, you said things was different. Like period.
mentally for me,
Okay.
like things were still going on as normal. Business is normal.
Mm-hmm.
But mentally, I was still like in my head, like yo, I was on the verge of really breaking out there because I was like, yo, I just want to go home.
Was that your worst experience? Feeling like that was your top experience? Like feeling like breaking, like throughout all the cancer.
Yeah,
Oh,
that cancer shit was a walk in the park compared to this.
Okay, damn.
A walk in the park.
So this changed everything.
Yo, bro, they opened me up, cracked my ribs,
Yeah.
put me back together. Like, if I move this way and drink something, I can feel that shit.
Mm.
Like, I can feel it when I breathe, I can feel it moving.
Right.
Like, so, it was just like, that's when, like, I started, had to dig deep.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't stay in my head. Ain't nobody gonna get me out my head but me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
you can come holler at me. Like, I'm gonna have to get out of here. I'll just hold myself. You know what I'm saying? Me and the man upstairs, but it was like, and then it was hard because people would ask me, you know, what's going on how I feel, and I be trying to explain it, and it's hard because they don't have no idea what I've been through far as, like, a girl can tell you how pregnancy feel.
Yeah.
You would never know because you ain't never been pregnant.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
it be like I'm trying to explain it, and
it's hard to explain it.
They're like, so, like, what exactly do you mean?
Yeah.
Like, what I just said. Like,
yeah.
That's what I mean.
If you don't feel it yourself, you can't really.
Yeah, so it'd be like, I be trying to explain the best I can and be patient as I can.
Yeah.
Because I get agitated, like, man, not my
fuck this shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then trying to explain to people that never even been through a trauma.
Yeah, that's like from.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you could write a book for them. Like, ain't really words ain't gonna help you.
Yeah, I found a group on Facebook. Everybody in there got the same situation I got, or had it. Like, it ain't no color in there, ain't no age in there. It's like everybody is like on the up and up.
It helped.
Yeah, cause you read, like, I had a cold a couple weeks ago, so I'm like, you know, what y'all take for y'all cold? Because I can't go take the same medicine you can take now. I just can't take no Tylenol cold and.
Gotta be mindful.
Yeah, so they tell you, like, yo, they real helpful. Like, I got this, like, football girdle that I put my batteries in the pockets and put my what's the name in a cup, and I don't gotta wear the bag.
Okay.
And like I can do it on my sweats.
Okay.
Like jeans is kind of hard, but I can do it on my sweats and stuff like that, and shorts.
Yeah.
And I don't have to have a bag.
Okay.
Like, I can give this a break.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes I throw it in the book bag. So.
Okay. Just carry it like that.
Yeah, I throw it in the book bag.
What would you say? When you said you was in your head? What tips did you like? What did you do to get out of it? And what tips would you give somebody that's going?
I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. I ain't all the way out of it.
Okay.
Like, I get in my moods where I don't want to get out of bed, but it's like you got people rooting for you, and you just don't want to let them down. Like, you always hear a sad story with a sad ending. Like, I don't want to beat all this to lose the mental game. Like, that mental health is real. Like, I ain't really think that shit is real. Like, when people
a lot of people don't take it serious. But
they be like anxiety.
It's everything. Yeah.
Like, when they talk about anxiety, I got that now. Like, that shit real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it could take over everything.
Yeah, because it make you move totally different.
Yeah.
So, like, a guy would come to the house every Sunday, watch a game with me. Like, yo, come get me, like, I'm ready to pull up. You know what I'm saying? Or even just to pull up and holler at me.
Right.
You
All
know?
that helps.
Yeah.
All that helps.
Like, that's when your support really come in.
Right.
You know, like, because I know people that suffer from anxiety. And I never thought it was real. Like, look, just calm down.
Yeah.
Calm down, take a breathe, drink some water.
Yeah.
Now, when people tell me that shit, y'all be ready to slap something.
Yeah. It's real.
Calm down.
And I think a lot of until you go through certain stuff, because I had my little small battles with that, like anxiety shit. It make you look at everything different. Like, you call somebody crazy, you like, they ain't crazy. Like, this shit real. Like, no matter what's going through, you might not get it because you ain't experienced or know nobody that did, but shit real. Everybody got a different brain. Everybody different. And, so
I probably suffer from a little depression. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I was in
that's believable.
I was in the hospital. What's up? Like, yo. My homegirl, look, she was the only person I knew out there. She came and drew my blood and shit. Yeah, what's up with you? She would come see me in the morning sometime and draw my blood. But yeah, I suffer from some depression too. Like, I was in the hospital just buying shit. I ain't even home.
Yeah. clothes and shit.
Yo, I bought a $400 hoodie.
But that's your advice though.
I
That's
got
your
home,
advice.
yo, couldn't even fit it. I had to give it to Lord Tim. I was so mad at the
Cause
time.
you lost a lot of weight and shit.
Yeah, but I had lost that before I even went in. But when I went in, I lost more. When I came home, I was 178.
Okay.
You ain't never seen me at
Nah.
170.
No,
Like,
you
yo.
was back in the day. You was like what?
Yo, I was pushing 300.
Yeah,
Like,
fat Tim.
yeah.
yeah.
Like,
All right.
yo, I ordered me a baked hoodie, the one zipping all the way up. Like, yo, I always wanted one of these. Yeah. I get home, yo. Like, my hoodie there. He like, yeah, like, you want me to bring it to you, try on? I'm like, nah. I try it on when I get home. I get home, yo.
Whole different body.
Couldn't even fit. I'm like, it was too small. I'm like, yo, listen to my dumb ass cousin. Won't tell me like, yeah, they cut regular, yo, boy, get that. That shit was cut small. I don't know what. Yo, he gonna be a hoodie, yo. You know, he gonna be laughing. Like,
I want before you go further. I want to get it. You mind jumping on? I want to get into your support because you was there the whole way too, right?
Yeah.
So tell me what you seen in like through the whole process. What your part, your mind on it. You might go come on.
Well, first, I mean, he probably one of the bravest people I know.
Okay.
Like, he ain't complained not one time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even when he was rough, it was rough and he like would break down.
Mm-hmm.
He still was like strong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, he just brave. I just gotta give it to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just did what I think he would did for me. You know what I'm saying? So, and then the same thing with the rest of the homies. You know, we would just go down and try to cheer him up.
Yeah.
And you know, crack jokes. You know, we ain't lay off on none.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we ain't, you know, we ain't want to make him feel like, you know, no pity. There's no pity with it. So, you know what I'm saying?
Normal, make everything normal. Keep it going how you go.
And just make sure his spirits was there. You know what I mean? Let him know that, you know, he our guy regardless. You know what I'm saying? That whatever he had to do, he was gonna be there. You know what I mean? So,
Okay.
that was the main thing.
yo, one of my homies, like, I remember yo was like, I'm gonna spend the night. So I'm like, yo, you can go.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, no, I'm gonna stay down here.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, like, yo got like a van that Joe used, like he work out of. So he used to drive that down there. That joint sometimes like be wise in the tires showing like yo was coming down there like that. He like, yo, I gotta get down here and see you.
Yeah.
Yo stayed in there with me one night, yo. And I woke up, my man was creeping out. Like, where you ready to go? Yo, he's like, I was going to the vending machine. Yo, I was on the way out the door, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my guy Black, man.
But that goes to show you what type of person you are too, though. The way people are coming like you. It goes to show that goes to show who you are, and then people just to let everybody know that you gotta be a good person, period, because you never know what could happen.
Yo.
And then you asshole to people, and then something like this happen, ain't nobody coming to support you. So you know, it just show you who you are.
Like yo, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many people to name, but like, Raz, Black, Pootie, you know, they the first ones. Like, you know, my man came down there, yo. Like, we ain't even talk about this, but he ain't gonna be mad at me for saying it. Man, dude, I came down there to see me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's sitting in the room with me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we ain't even talk. Like, we talking, but we ain't like really talking. And the doctor came in and said some stuff. And yo was like, I gotta go, yo, I gotta go hit.
Cause he ain't want to hit.
Yo, it's like him, my man Horse. They be on like the wide tip.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, why you?
Okay. Yeah.
You know, and I can't answer that for him.
Yeah.
You know, but they was like, yo, ain't nothing we can do for you. I'm like, yo, you being here does more than you think.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, shout out to my boss that's on here. She said she gonna kick your ass too, right? But it's like, yo, like, I got homeboys that wasn't even speaking to each other. And, oh yeah, Speedy too. My man Speedy.
Speedy was on here.
Oh, he was?
In the wheelchair?
Yeah.
Speedy was on. He did an episode.
Check this out, yo. Speedy, he the nigga that's gonna ask him questions.
Yeah.
Speedy's like, well, what y'all getting that to him for?
Yeah.
My man, lips dry. Like, Robert, can you put some? He can't have no ice chips. Rub it with the water.
Yeah,
like,
shout out to Speedy.
Yeah, Speedy. Yeah, he. My man, there asking questions like.
Cause he got a similar situation.
Yeah, but me and Yo be talk like me and Yo be here, but like just that. You know what I'm saying? We always talk and like push each other like. You know what I'm saying? I still like. I known Speedy. I don't know how many years. Like before he was in a wheelchair. You know what I'm saying? Like. I still look at Yo like the same Speedy I know.
Yeah, you got to. That's how you
know
gotta
what I'm saying?
carry
Like,
it.
And I don't handicap people because I don't want people to handicap me.
Yeah.
You know, like, and yeah, like he definitely gonna pull up on me. You know, yo, I'm calling, checking on you. How you doing? I'm like, all right, what's up with you? You know, everything all right. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't complain.
Right.
You know, like, and it's just so many people. Yo, I don't want to drop names because I don't want to miss nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like.
But it makes a difference though.
It definitely.
Helps. Yeah.
Like, yo, it'll get you to do so much stuff that it be like, I don't see how people do this by themselves.
Yeah. You can't.
Or even try to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
That's what they ask you when you're in there. Like, because, you know, psychiatrists come see you. All that while you're in there. They be like, you know, you got a support system. How's you at home living?
Yeah.
You know, so yo, I got a therapist I talk to once a week.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like we talk.
Yeah.
She linked me with this one lady. We ain't talked yet, but she had the same situation. But I think she just made the list for the heart.
Okay.
So she on the list. I'm not on the list yet because I still got some boxes to check off. So I'm just going through that motion right now. But
So once you do and you get the transplant, how would that change everything?
So I was talking to my man. His father got a transplant. I said, yo, no.
Everything went back to normal.
He said he went back to work, and he a police officer.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like,
okay.
You know,
yeah.
It's like it's exciting and nervous at the same time to make the list. I'm guessing it would be, you know, because you gotta go through all this stuff again, like
surgery and shit.
But they said this one was the hardest one.
Okay.
And then you kind of know what to expect going into it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you've been through it a little bit.
And they said the recovery different. They said it's a little bit easier.
Okay.
So
is it a thing like you gotta meet like people, like you gotta find, so you got a checklist for yourself? And
no, it's like they want you to see this doctor. Like I went to see a gastro whatever intestines doctor. Yo, the ride out there is 45 minutes to an hour. Man, we could have video chatted with me and Yo got out there. So
it was quick.
I was in there for like 20 minutes.
Oh shit.
And Yo gave me a list like, hey, go. I was like, yo, you could have emailed me
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, they want me to see certain doctors and do certain tests. I gotta go there tomorrow. I'll be there tomorrow morning at 6:45.
Right.
And they want to like interrogate my pacemaker and stuff like that. And then I should be home around lunchtime. They said they're gonna sedate me.
Okay.
I said, y'all ain't gonna cut me. Y'all they like, nah, we ain't gonna cut you. But
I had asked that because I know like with Freeway the rapper when he had the kidney joint, they be looking for people that fit the criteria to get the certain kidneys and shit.
Yeah, so it's the same way. Like you gotta meet the blood type.
Okay.
Like I couldn't get no heart from no kid.
Yeah.
Like it had to be like an adult. You know what I'm saying? Something to fit you.
Okay.
You know,
okay.
It's like it's a lot of stuff they tell you, and when they tell you, it's overwhelming. But once you get into the mix, it's like,
okay,
you know, it is what it is.
Yeah,
like,
just want to get through it.
Yo, so I go see my doctors. Like I'm always at my appointments. You know, they like, we wish we had more patients like you. Like you listen. Like
people be hard headed.
Yeah, they say, yeah, man, people. being there giving them people the business.
But if you want to get through this shit, you gotta
I
follow protocol.
I ain't trying to rub these people wrong. They trying to help me out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, nah.
Make matters worse than what it got.
Hey, push me to the back of the bus. Shit, you know you won't. Yes,
right.
sir. No, sir. Like,
That's what you hitting with. Yes,
my doctor's lovely. Yo, like, my doctor, like, she came in and hugged me. Like, she like, Mr. Reynolds, I was just reading your file. And she like, you be in my daily prayer, sweetheart. Like, hug me and all that. Like,
that's what's up.
I be getting that. I be leaving those type of effects on people.
Yeah.
You know, and then it be like, me and my homegirl was talking the other day. I'm like, yo, it's like so many good people that I got. And like, why I seem like to attract all like the good people.
Yeah.
She like, you a good person. And she like, yo, you got that thing where people don't mind being around you or doing something for you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you get off that vibe. So I was like, I never thought of it like that.
Yeah.
And speak about we going into being a mayor. Shut up, Lord John. So it's like yo, this definitely ain't a weak man situation.
You gotta be strong.
Yeah, like I'm not even saying physically strong. Like you gotta be mentally ready for all this stuff that's gonna come at you because there's gonna be a bunch of stuff coming at you. Like I go out there, I go get blood tests once a week. Like yo, I got a doctor's appointment once, twice a week, every week. Like, it's just you gotta get comfortable. And it sounds crazy, yo. Like I'm comfortable in the hospital. Yo, some people get in there and want to go home. I'm comfortable. I get in there. I want them to do what they gotta do.
So you can go home.
Yeah. So like,
that makes sense.
And stay home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they be like, hey, look, y'all ain't gotta rush. Whatever y'all need to do.
Yeah.
And take however long you need to take because I don't want to make this a habit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all nice and all, but I'd rather see y'all in the street than here.
Yeah, you want to get it over with, done and over with. So how about the people that reached out to you? What was they about, like, trying to help them get motivated? Because that's, I don't know if you was hip to when I did when you came up, when I did the cookouts and shit up Liberty Direct.
Yeah.
The event that I did before that was Project Protect, about the wheelchairs and just showing. Speedy was there when we was talking about how you got to be mindful of the like stuff you can do in the wheelchair and then the laws and all that shit. Just basically making awareness, creating awareness for it. But I started that from Terrence. Terrence coming over here next week. LTZ in the wheelchair, but he said we started that because people reached out to him. Cause how he was living, like we was the same shit. I used to take him like when he wasn't trying to do nothing when he got in the chair. He got shot. He got paralyzed. He wasn't trying to do nothing. Me and my homeboy, me and Davon was taking him out like, come on, you still roll like we take you to parties, to clubs, restaurants, shit like that. And after a while, when he started traveling and shit, he started getting back to getting fresh traveling. He said people reached out to him through DMs like, yo, how you get like this? I ain't never I can't even get on Instagram basically because I'm going through this shit type shit. So. What was the stuff you was telling people that was reaching out to you?
Yo, so when people was reaching out to me, like one young lady reached out to me and was like, look, baby, take that seriously because my husband was in the same situation and he didn't. And he's no longer with me.
Okay.
You know, and I actually, before I even went through the situation, I met a guy and he needed the same thing I needed. And it was one of the nurse's brothers. And she gave me his number. So, like, me and him talked a couple times. But then he got this. And then he got, like, weird on me. I called Joe, and he was like, it's weird. You know, you had your lifeline outside your body. And then I tried to call you again, and the number was off or disconnected or, I don't know. It was like that still be puzzling me sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, what's up with Joe?
Right.
Some people reach out to me like, yo, I gotta go in the hospital for this. And I'm like, yo, look, I don't know you. I'll hold your hand every step of the way. Because when it get dark and you be in there, like, yo, I'll be in a room full of people and be alone.
Yeah.
I be smiling and laughing away in my head like,
but you in your head.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
And that hurt because these people try to do anything for you.
Yeah.
What can I do to make it better? What can I do? And it's like nothing for real.
Yeah.
You know, like you just gotta take this course and whatever
Do what you gotta do.
whatever they figure out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it be different. Like so, I don't mind people reaching out. Like I think I'm ready to make my page public, and you know, I just ain't want all the little fake pages and all that
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah, I got you.
But
But you never know who you can help though.
no, like I didn't know I would have that effect on.
Yeah.
My homegirl was like, yo, you had some TMZ type shit going on your page when you posted that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like,
That's the power of social media though.
right, like, and it'd be crazy, like, so like I want like, I might be jumping the gun, but next year I want to start like a non-profit.
You should. That's why I said that. You should.
I want to do stuff to give back to people.
Yeah.
Like I want to do like turkey drives and toy drives and like yo, Billy said he needs some coats. I took yo like 20 coats, brand new kids coats. Like yo, it ain't about what you got here, yo. It's about what you leave behind.
Yeah. Your legacy.
Yo, like I tell little Tim like yo, your name is all you got, bro. Don't break your morals or your balls with nobody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I done told my homeboys, like, all of my homeboys I had a conversation with, I tell them, because it's real. Like, people don't don't talk like that. But if something happened to me today or tomorrow, I feel as though I surround myself with good men, and I want them to step in.
Yeah.
Like, you see you all lying?
Step up. Check.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
because the men I surround myself with,
Like you.
and I believe, like, they stand for something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, check yo.
Yeah.
We ain't having that. Nah.
Right.
Like, shit, check yo if I ain't around.
Yeah.
If I'm here and I'm not around,
Yeah.
check yo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Because you know they going to do it with the right mind anyway.
yeah, so it's like, you know, they be like, yo, you ain't going nowhere. I'm like, yeah. But like, yo, we gotta face the fact, yo, like, I have a heart problem. You know what I'm saying? And not saying I'm wishing something to happen or anything, like, something really could happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, like, I just put that out there because that's what I want, yo, like, I don't ask for much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, something will happen, do that for me. But, and it's like, when I get my head, yo, I try to pray out. I go to that group. I go back and read all them comments, yo. Those people prayers, like people that I don't even really know. Like if I be out somewhere, they're like, you Tim, yeah, I follow you. I seen your post. I need my prayers. Anything I could do for you, like yo, just keep praying for me. I always use extra prayer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that shit works. It works.
Like it just this, like I said, made me open my eyes up and just see things different, and people different, and the way I judge things now, the way I react on things. I value my family more. The small things, like playing the game, homies coming over, watching TV, just bullshitting.
Yeah.
Like not even, like we having $2-3 dice games. Like
Just to having fun.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
And this situation helped me keep my gambling habit too.
Oh, all right.
Like yo, like before I went to the hospital, I was going to the casino.
I remember you saying that, G. We been talking about that
Yeah,
back down day shit.
Yo,
Yeah.
I ain't been at the casino in over a year. Like,
yeah, that's the devil, man.
yo,
Sports betting the only thing get my money right now.
I don't even do that. I don't even.
Good.
Yo,
That's
yeah,
good.
like I ain't.
That's good.
Yeah, I ain't gambled. Like, yo, like I got my little joint from them people. That little joint they give you at the end of the year with your taxes.
Yeah. You look at what you gave them.
That shit was crazy. I'm like, yo, I don't even make that much money. I get these people this. Yo. Yeah, yo, like,
Yeah.
but, yeah, yo, like, and, one thing that really hurt me about having this,
Mm-hmm.
my best friend got married,
Mm-hmm.
and I couldn't be there. Like, I wasn't comfortable to fly yet,
Mm-hmm.
and, COVID thing was all over the place, and, kept me in the loop every step of the way.
Okay.
Like, it was FaceTime, like, yo, look, what you ready to do?
That's
Here
what's
go
up.
everybody.
That's what's up.
So, but he didn't know his brother was his other best man. I was supposed to be his best man. Me and his brother was his best man.
Mm-hmm.
And Faith went on FaceTime like he was doing a speech. But he had his phone in his hand like this. Then when he finished, they came over with the microphone and I was on there.
Mm-hmm.
And like I did my joint.
Yeah.
Like he didn't know I was going.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was like a little surprise from his wife
Yeah.
and his brother. But that kind of hurt me because I really wanted to be there for yo.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that was one of the things that really got to me because it was like, yo, there for me when I need him.
Yeah.
Like.
But he understand though.
Yeah, no, he definitely. He just said you was there with me.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
And it's like we go to more funerals than we go to weddings.
Right.
I
So
want to
you
be.
want to catch that one?
Yeah, I
got
want to celebrate those things. Your birthdays
Yeah.
and stuff like that means so much to me now. Like, just when a time for celebration with your friends and your family and your loved ones, yo, it's like we gotta enjoy that.
Right.
It's more than just hanging out and
Yeah.
it's like
Appreciating everything. Enjoying life.
I appreciate mine. That's why I don't be trying to go out and ball nobody because these niggas don't appreciate their own life. So I know they don't appreciate mine.
Shit is wicked out here. Definitely wicked out here. So we gotta wrap up now. So in closing, you anything you want to put out there, share, just put out there. Period. Anything.
My Instagram name is 1983Tim. If anybody want to follow me, I got any questions, loved ones going through it, I'll try my best, to answer your questions. We figure it out together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause March I'll be a year in, and I don't know everything. I probably don't even know a slice of it, but we gonna get through it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got something going on, no matter what, it ain't gotta be nothing like this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't give up. Don't lose your faith. You know what I'm saying? Like, stand on what you believe. Fight. Love those who love you back. If you got something going on, give it your all. Like, they used to say don't leave no money on the table.
Yeah.
At all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't love yourself, ain't nobody else gonna love you.
Facts.
So if you got something going on, man, just keep it, you gonna get through it, yo. It's better time.
Yeah.
Like,
Push through.
Yeah, your back can't be against the wall forever. It ain't about how many times you fall, it's about how many times you get back up.
Right.
So I'm gonna keep pushing. I don't care what happens. Like, these people can go and say, here, look, you gotta do this. Guess what? I'm gonna do it.
Right.
It's like I got people depending on me, and I'm depending on people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
That's how I'm carrying it.
So and we definitely gotta run this back. I feel like you got a lot more to say, but time be getting so it goes so fast in here. But like I said, episode 50. I want to say to you personally, I salute you and tip my hat to you because you definitely, like you said, ain't nobody would nobody know what you're going through, but based off of meeting you and seeing you and all that, you definitely persevered through all that. Every time they tell me something, give me an update, I'll be like, damn, for real, like, cause he just it don't seem like nothing bothers you, but the people that I know that went through this or something similar always keep this positive attitude, and I see that it make a huge difference, and that keep me positive just to know that one thing like you said, your sister give you that quote. I always say to myself, shit could be worse, no matter what. That's one thing I always keep going off of that. Like shit, it could be worse than what it is. No matter how bad it is, it could be worse. So.
Like, and I appreciate you having me. Like, this was like therapeutic for me.
I'm glad it was.
Like, this gave me like I got a lot off my chest, and it just felt good to me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad it can help. That's why we gotta do another. We definitely want to do another. So stay tuned, y'all. And everybody on the live, check out the podcast. We Need Answers podcast, the page, the YouTube.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yo, fellas, we don't do this. Man, get checked out. Okay. No matter what, like.
Yeah, that's important.
We think, oh, our girl good, so we good. Now, there's other stuff going on. Yeah. Get checked out, man. Because if you catch it early, you can put it away early and keep on moving.
Right. Okay, real shit, definitely. I'm going to put that on the page, too, when I post it. But check out the podcast. We also doing advertising. If you got any services or businesses you want to promote, I can do that on here. Just hit the DM and we can discuss that. Till next time, We Need Answers